Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 46 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. And right away, he'll look to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Prescott now from the 50. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Good for a Cowboy.
23 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They'll try again with Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
It's 4th down.
Here's Prescott. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. And that pick just sets them up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D lineman, you play the run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 6 yards away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Cowboys 14. Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Flushed out right, and that is incomplete here.
Wilson on the keeper. Intended for Chris Carson.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
And 10.
Throwing again. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
To Chris Carson.
From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
The extra point.
There are several elements. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
We never know just when it's our time, and legends are gone, and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast, give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like well, I feel like a prince.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. To throw again, Wilson. Space to maneuver at the 40. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. He'll find Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
To DK Metcalf. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, Wilson.
6-yard line.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete.
David Moore, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
5 yards to go.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Wilson.
Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
4th down.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Is on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through.
Is good.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Cowboys 20, Seahawks 18. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
10th carry now for Elliott. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Number 20.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Tony Pollard.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks 47-yard.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's now 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Prescott to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? 14, From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Russell Wilson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
At the 32-yard line.
They go to Elliott again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike,
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Prescott's pass.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's
On third down, it's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. Now Prescott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Oh, boy.
It'll be a gain of 4. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Dancing to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Throwing now is Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A pass underneath for Carson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Come on now, let's do this.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds a man, it's Olsen. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
In your face.
One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
Seahawks.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.